on my break. Really don't know where, somewhere out in the middle of nowhere. But today I thought we'd talk about the favorite part of trucking, which is to sit around and waiting and sit around and waiting. So that's what we're talking about in today's show. Welcome back everybody to our YouTube channel, Married to the Road. I am Angie and I am a team truck driver. I've been driving for about 8 years with my husband Larry, who is also a team truck driver. He's been driving for 18 years and we pretty much live on our truck throughout the year. We're usually out for 2 months and home for a week. So we spend a lot more time on our truck than we do at our house. So today we're going to be talking about the sitting around and waiting, which is our favorite part of trucking. I'm being sarcastic. As a reminder, you can always get more information on Larry and I and follow our lives out on the road by visiting our Facebook page, Married to the Road. There we share all kinds of recipes of us cooking on the truck, our life out here with our 3 dogs on the road, and we do some live streaming so you can see the inside and outside of our truck. So if you want more information, please be sure to visit our Facebook page, Married to the Road. And if you're looking for the funnier side of Larry and I, you can always visit our TikTok channel, Married to the Road. We tend to put up some, informational and also some very funny TikToks. And last but not least, Larry and I have a radio show every Wednesday night at 7 p.m. Central. It's called Taillights with the Bombs. And you can listen to us live at tncradio.live. Or you can download the TNC Radio app on your favorite Apple iTunes or Android device. Okay, so yesterday I was on the phone with a good friend of ours, Lily and Rich. A lot of you guys know them as Lily Trucker on TikTok and YouTube. And we were talking about how we both pretty much had the same kind of day yesterday, where we were stuck at our receivers waiting to get loaded, and we pretty much spent our entire day there. Now you may think, oh, well, that's great. You got caught up on sleep or you got a lot of things accomplished around the truck. The answer to both of those things is yes. We were able to get a nap in, and I did a bunch of cleaning and cooking and organizing and paperwork. But the problem with that is when you sit around and you wait so long, and you have to be, aware that they can come to your truck at any time to get you loaded. By the time you finally do get on the road, a lot of times you're tired and you still got to drive lots of miles down the road, which is exactly what happened yesterday. For example, we got to our receivers an hour before our delivery time, only to find out that they weren't going to be able to even start loading us until 5 to 6 hours from that time period. So by the time we finally got loaded and all of our paperwork done and ready to get on the road, we had been at our receivers for 10 hours. And then Larry still had to drive throughout the whole night. So it can make for a very long and exhausting day. Now, if you're a solo driver, that could really cut into your hours. I can't tell you how many times I have friends who are solo drivers who are sitting there waiting at a receiver or a shipper's either to get loaded or unloaded, and they run out of hours sitting there waiting. And now they have to go find a place to crash for 10 hours so that they can get a reset on their hours. So just remember, we try to make videos, especially educating the new truckers coming into the industry, that it's not all just driving behind the wheel. There's a lot of paperwork, there's a lot of sitting, there's a lot of waiting, and a lot of times you're at the mercy of the receiver or the shipper. Also, just a couple of tippers. A lot of times when you're stuck at the receivers or the shippers, a lot of them don't allow you access to bathroom facilities, and they don't have food options there. So I know it's a taboo subject. A lot of people don't like to talk about it, but you need to have some type of bathroom facility on your truck, whatever you choose that to be, whether it's for guys, Gatorade bottles, or for girls, camping toilets. It's always good to have something in your truck, because since the start of COVID, we have seen that a lot of receivers and shippers no longer allow truckers to come into their facilities other than to do paperwork, and they don't allow you to have bathroom access. Another thing is, if you were like Larry and I, where we were stuck there for over 10 hours, we wound up eating breakfast and lunch there, but luckily we had food on our truck and were able to do that. So for any of our new truckers coming out here or team trucking couples, that are thinking about coming out on the road, just kind of keep in the back of your mind to always make sure that you have some type of bathroom facility on your truck, and also make sure that you have some canned goods or bread or lunch meat or something in case you get those days where, you know, things aren't going right and you're going to be stuck at your receiver or shipper for hours upon hours. It happens more often than you think. So it's always better to be prepared and have those things on hand than to be stuck in a situation where you're at a shipper or receiver, you have to go to the bathroom, you're dying, there's no place to go, and you're starving and you don't have any food in your truck. Trust me, we've learned the hard way over the years what all we need on this truck, and that's one of the biggest pointers I can give to everybody. So anyway, that's my tip for the day. If you have any comments or questions or videos that you would like to see Larry or I do in the future, or if you have any questions for us, please be sure to leave them down below in the comments. And as always, guys, be safe out there. Thanks, everybody.